should be heard, and will we remain? We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution.
Hello everyone, Jinx O'Jay here, and today is Aaliyah's birthday, and we're celebrating it with 5 things that you didn't know about the singer Aaliyah. Number 1, today would have been Aaliyah's 42nd birthday, and let me just tell you, if she was still here, she would be so huge. I could see her taking the path of Sierra and eventually graduating to someone of Rihanna's caliber, and just completely being huge in movies and in fashion and in makeup. And we were so robbed that she passed away at such a young age, and I'm glad we had her while she was here. She left us with so many good tracks and songs and a couple movies and just iconic outfits that a lot of celebrities, even to this day, cannot emulate or touch that amount of greatness she's established in her time here. Number 2, Aaliyah's movie career was blossoming. She passed away at the tail end of Queen of the Damned, and fortunately they had enough footage to work with to finish up the film, whereas with The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions, she was cast in the role of Z. However, she only filmed half of her role there, so they had to recast her scenes over again with Nora Gay.
She just was such an illuminating presence. She just had that attitude of like, I'm getting ready to conquer the world, but at the same time had this smile of innocence and warmth.
We found out that she'd been been shooting a pop clip in the Bahamas, I think, and her plane had been involved in an accident.
It was shocking, their death coming about in both the manner in which it came about, but more particularly just the fact that somebody in that circumstance was, it's just a very strong, a very deep loss to everybody involved.
We'd already shot some scenes with her in Alameda, some significant scenes with a lot of people.
It's not something that you sort of switch gears quite so quickly, and I think it took a long time, particularly sort of for Larry and Andy, to absorb what had actually happened and to deal with that and give it the respect that you would want to.
It was a really hard loss for the film. It was a really hard loss personally. It was a really hard loss for the community of music and entertainment, and we'll miss her.
And after that, she was supposed to be in Sparkle with Whitney Houston producing. The movie eventually got scrapped and was later picked up years later with Jordan Sparks playing Aaliyah's role.
God has his own time. I have to put it in that perspective because 13 years ago, Aaliyah was to play this part. She was our Sparkle, and she was absolutely perfect for it. She wanted it, and she was preparing for it, and we were going to do this thing, and Warner Brothers had the project, and we were just all down with it, and just happened. Very sad and very memorable moment for me. I remember just crying fiercely and profusely, and I just looked up and I was like, oh my God. And it wasn't even about Sparkle, it was just the whole happening, you know what I'm saying? And I was going to meet with her that next week before that tragedy, and we were going to get into it, and music and the whole thing, and just kind of, just, that was a question, who's our Sparkle? Who's our Sparkle? And it'll come. And my partner and I, Deborah Chase, we just said, just lay it down, and it'll come. And when its time is right, it'll come back together, and somebody's going to see our vision in this piece here.
And she was also supposed to be in a version of the movie A Star Is Born with Jamie Foxx attached to the project. It was shelved and later ultimately got revived and unearthed with Lady Gaga as the lead. Number 3. Aaliyah discovered Missy Elliott and Timbaland. So after the first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, Aaliyah reinvented her sound with 2 unknowns that became legends, Missy Elliott and Timbaland. It was a gamble, but it ultimately paid off, and the 2 became family to her and very much gave us the Aaliyah sound and style that we know. She credited them a lot and collabed with them a lot, and they very much became family to her and played an instrumental role into the icon that Aaliyah is today. Number 4, many celebrities pay homage to Aaliyah, from recreating some of her casual looks to even going as her for Halloween. Aaliyah has also appeared on many tracks ever since her passing, from celebrities who've never even met her. Number 5, and some of the biggest news, the Aaliyah estate, Diane Houghton and Rashard Houghton, her brother and mother, are actively working to regain the rights to Aaliyah's music from their uncle, Barry Hankerson, from Black Round Records. With that said, they're continuing to release multiple Aaliyah projects to continue her legacy. We all love you, baby girl, and we want to keep your legacy alive too. So, you're one in a million. Me, Jinx, signing out.